Welcome to King's Quest 2 Romancing the Stones. I made Dead Circling play Warlock on Genesis, so I have to play King's Quest 2 now. Thanks, let's go.
A day's journeying from Daventry has found you by the shores of Colima. Your ship, the Grand Thor, and its crew have deposited you and will return the day after tomorrow. Hopefully this will give you enough time to locate and release the imprisoned woman you saw in the magic mirror.
Oh yeah. So, what's heavy?
Some crates have been unloaded at the end of the pier. You do not know where they came from, except certainly not from your vessel. The labels are in a foreign language you don't understand.
Ooh, we're stupid.
The crates do not interest you. Besides, they are not yours to take.
Yeah. Stealing is wrong. So
You should seek out advice from some other sources, not just your peers.
Move. Graham, walk. Move your ass. Okay. Oh, nice beach.
Each day the sky changes from sapphire to midnight blue and back again. The world is full of such marvels people so often take for granted.
I like this voice.
There is a ladder at the side of the pier.
Can I use it? I can't. Well?
The leaning palm trees sway in the ocean breeze. The sand on the beach glitters. The azure water of the ocean laps up to its edge. An assortment of trees grow here, and a quaint little pier occupies the shoreline.
Maybe there's something around here?
The sand from the beach glitters.
Okay.
You get a feeling for the area.
I've been here like 2 minutes, but okay. Can I go here? This way? No? Well, let's go over there. Oh, there is
one of the
something lying
pickets
on
has
the floor.
fallen loose from the rickety fence. You get a feeling for the area. You get a feeling.
I can't take it. Good.
This big tree has usurped the row of pickets that once stood here. Rocks litter the area. It's a good thing you were not standing around here when they fell.
Oh yeah, by the way, there's not much music in this game. It appears to be so.
This big tree.
Okay.
A quick check confirms that the sky is in no danger of falling.
Good. That's very good. Go, 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 Graham.
A group of rocks jut out of the ground. Their pointed shapes discourage their use as a place to sit. This tree has some rocks and plants at its base.
Nice.
An attractive
like
plant
trees.
grows happily in this favorable environment. Your attempts at redecorating produce nothing more than a hernia. Your attempts at... This tree has some... A leafy green bush grows low to the ground.
Isn't there anything I could take with me? Somewhere? Whoa, he's small. Ooh, a cave.
There are many bushes and shrubs among the trees. A lone palm tree sways slightly in the subdued breeze. A rise in the land dominates the area to the northwest. A sinister-looking cave can be seen to the north of here.
Okay. Let's check out that cave, huh? Shall we? Promising.
Even the bent and twisted sticks appear sinister. They remind you of unnaturally long necks. Even the You have a terribly strong feeling that you really don't want to play with those sticks.
Okay, if you say so. But do I want to go in that cave? Well, where can I save? Save feature. Escape? No? How can I save the game? If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No? How do I save the game? That's strange.
As you near the cave, the bat symbol above the entrance starts radiating an ominous black glow.
Ooh. Ow.
You saw black glow. You did not slow, turned not away. You've had your day.
Very nice. Yeah, I can't restore a game. See you at the cave. Okay, we are back. And look what I just found. Just move the cursor to the upper row and you can save the game. Good. Now, did it save the game? Let me check. Did it? It did. Good. Deadly cave. Not going in there again.
As you near the cave,
Yeah.
the cave is of the usual stone variety. There appears to be only one entrance and, therefore, one exit.
I'm not falling for it again.
A few plants grow in this area. The ones closer to the swamp do not seem as healthy. A few plants grow.
Okay.
A few plants.
Nothing else. And let's go over here. I can't get there. Okay. It's the right side then. If I can get there anywhere. No? This way? Yeah, this way. Oh.
Two small rocks lie on the ground in this area of the swamp. While you seem to be having a lot to do with stones in this adventure, these particular two will not be of any help.
So what shall we do now? Since there are still some other ways to go, let's go some other... Oh, hi. Who are you?
You see a little girl wandering around the meadow. She wears a ruby red cloak and appears to be searching for something.
Let's talk.
Repressing the urge to burst into song, you choose instead to quietly admire the area. Repressing the urge to...
I want to talk to her.
Repressing the urge to... Uprooting the natural vegetation.
No.
There are nothing but green...
Girl. Wait.
A mouthful of sand is something you neither want nor need.
Oh.
You notice a
More beach.
log lying on the beach.
It's log, as big as heavy as wood. I had to do this. Who wouldn't?
You look under the log and discover a clam lying beneath it. You pick it up.
A clam. Nice. Something
There's
else?
nothing else under the log.
Huh.
You get a feeling for the area. The sand from the beach glitters. Don't throw that into the sea.
It's a clam. It belongs to the sea. But alright. Good. Let's go back then, huh? Shall we? What's over here? Also, who's that girl? Little Red Hood? I don't know.
These plants have long branches with very fine leaves.
Nice.
There is an enormous rock mound nearby. Vines and creepers run down it and twist through the cracks and crevices. Beneath the mound are some smaller stones.
Let me try something now. Not restart. Save. Giant rocks.
There's no way in the world that you could manage to lift such a heavy pile of rocks.
Oh,
You have run into an evil enchanter. Get out of here fast before he...
good. I survived. What's to the north of here?
You look under the log, but find nothing. It was a good idea, though.
It was a good idea indeed.
Though you feel a sense of unease from the area directly to the west, everything feels fine here.
What's this?
Many plants are growing profusely at the base of this tree.
Nothing important. But
A big leafy tree grows. Towering trees line the edge of the forest and also block further passage north through what appears to be swampland.
okay, so that's the other way around, I guess. Also, what's the clam used for? Nature. Animals.
A beautiful, majestic white swan gracefully glides across the lake.
Good for him.
The small pond is a beautiful feature in this part of the forest. You imagine a variety of bird life would find this a very suitable place to travel for the breeding season. This is the northwest corner of Weirwood Forest. Passage to the south is blocked by a plethora of large bushes and plants. To the west, you see the rear of some sort of cave. To the far west, you notice a path running north.
A path running north. That's interesting, isn't it? Can I put a claim here?
Don't throw that into the lake.
What do I have to do with that stupid claim?
You see a large, dark rock.
It's not that dark. Let's move on. Okay. Pumpkins! Tasty.
This pumpkin is somewhat larger than the others in the patch.
Maybe there's something inside?
You look for a nice, large pumpkin to take from the patch.
Hey, watch it!
What the
Oh, sorry. I was not aware you could talk.
Likewise. Anyway, be careful where you're treading. You're spoiling the good soil by standing so close. And I got 8 kids to feed.
You glance at the smaller
That's
pumpkins. These must be her children.
I only count 7.
Yeah, well, I had 8. Then some strange man who spoke even stranger came by. He claimed to be a horticle. Claimed to know a bit about plants.
article?
I let him take a look at my little darlings. Anyway, before I knew it, he'd gone and pinched one of my babies. Took off towards the town, he did. Of all the naive. Just because we're plants doesn't mean we don't deserve any respect.
I am sure that is true.
Interesting.
Pardon me for asking, but how did you come by the ability to talk?
With a question like that, I might ask you the same.
I was only...
I don't take it personal. That old witch
Poison.
Agatha cast a spell on me so I could guide her precious possessions.
Hagatha?
Yeah, she's the old bag who lives in that cave to the west.
Man,
You know her
bag.
type. Green warts, pointed ears, cannibalistic, doesn't put her trash out. Just your stereotypical evil old crown.
She sounds pleasant. You mentioned something about guarding Hagatha's precious possessions.
At least, what she considers precious. I reckon they're anything but. Mind you,
He said
I
but.
have my doubts about Hagatha's legitimate ownership of this stuff, if you know what I mean.
What sorts of items does Hagatha wish you to guard?
Oh, the usual vanities. All useless in my opinion. But what would I know?
Well, I have a clam.
You can't use this here.
Ugh.
You're quite sure that the mother pumpkin wouldn't appreciate that.
I don't care.
You're quite sure that the mother pumpkin wouldn't appreciate that.
I still don't care.
You're quite sure that the...
Okay. Let's save here. Move on.
Repressing the...
Yeah. Move. Ah, okay. What's to the left?
A winding path twists around the trees and bends through the forest. You like the plants just where they are.
Oh, I
This item cannot...
I have a sword with me. Makes sense. Let's follow the yellow brick road. Huh? Oh, fruit.
A large lemon tree grows by the path.
And I wonder.
The lemons on the ground are spoiled. You would do best to pick a fresh one from the nearby tree.
Okay.
You reach out and pluck a large, juicy-looking lemon from the tree.
Da 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 da.
The lemons in this tree are not yet ripe. You get in touch with nature.
Woo! Nature is so good.
Many flowers beautify this area.
Can I take one?
You have better things to do than dilly-dally around picking flowers.
Okay, okay.
The tree to the west stands in a corner of the fenced property.
Let's go west. Life is peaceful there. Oh, a nice little house.
What a gorgeous flower bed! A row of red flowering plants grow happily in this well-tended plot. The door of the little cottage is kept closed. You decide to respect that. You'll need to walk around the other side of the house to do that.
Seriously, there's a pathway. Yeah.
You attempt to open the door but find it is locked. You think you can hear the sound of labored breathing inside and decide against causing any further disturbance.
Is this the witch's house? Ah, wait.
You
wait,
get a good...
wait.
Removing any of the pickets would equate to something called vandalism, and you are quite sure that isn't in a king's repertoire.
Come on.
It is a mailbox. This is the first time you have ever set eyes upon one, which isn't surprising. The postal system won't be invented for another few centuries to come. The residents of this land must either possess clairvoyance or just simply be ahead of their time.
Okay. Oh, we are back at the beach.
The sand from the beach. The sand. You get a feel. You get
Nichts? Nothing?
The rocks are too large. The rocks are. You get a.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. And go somewhere else. It's a little duck.
The beautiful blue lake has a clear and pristine quality. A small area of land rises high enough to remain above the surface of the lake.
Okay.
Numerous bushes grow profusely in.
Can I use the clam over here?
Don't throw that.
Come on. This game is killing me. I can't do anything. Great for a king. It appears to be a dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Back at the lake again.
There is not a great deal to do with a tiny island. There is nothing to do with it, actually.
Can I go here? Yeah, I can.
You have run into an evil enchanter.
Yeah. Get back down. I wanted to go here. Ah. I can't go this way? No.
This water feels wet.
Wow, you don't say.
The beautiful blue lake has a clear and pristine quality. Repressing the urge to burst into song.
Let's go back there and try to avoid the enchanter. Yeah. Interesting. Now we're here again. Okay. Return on the yellow brick road. Huh? You gotta be very precise. Pumpkin lady again? We didn't take that way, didn't we? Town.
The sign reads, Town.
We can read.
There's nothing interesting about this old log.
Seriously?
Don't bother moving the log.
Seriously?
Don't bother moving the log.
I got it.
Many trees shade your way as you journey through the land of Colima.
Uh-huh. Before we get to town, we're gonna move over here. What's here? Wow. A little church, apparently. Let's safe little savey safe.
The church door is made of very thick wood held together by iron bars. A beautiful stained glass window depicts a radiant full moon. It is certainly one of the more unique images you have seen on a church.
How about a cross?
The symbol of the common religion has been affixed to the apex of the church's roof. Your association with it forms part of your duty as a monarch.
Okay.
A large brass bell sits atop the church. The door appears to be barred from the inside. The church must not be open at this time.
Wonderful. Something over here? Nothing. Nothing at all. Well then, let's go to town. Shopping. Or whatnot. It's a long, long way to town. Maybe it's called the town or downtown. Got it, downtown. Well, yeah.
The large mound of rocks here has failed to prevent this majestic tree from thriving to a grand old age.
Hooray for trees.
One of the trees here seems to be growing around some rocks. It would be fun to climb the trees for a while, but you have better things to do.
You may be right, narrator.
There's not much to do there.
So let's move on. Oh. Colima City. It seems.
It is likely that this haystack was piled here by farmers from the town. A faded blue sheet has been tightly stretched across it to prevent the straw from blowing away in the wind.
Maybe there's a needle somewhere?
Hey!
What? Who said that?
I did.
Huh?
I'm down here, in the hay.
Oh. Well, who are you?
My name is,
Yes?
I can't seem to remember.
Right.
Well
Yes,
then,
you.
what are you?
Oh, I'm
Yes?
can't seem to remember that either.
Well, what are you doing in this haystack?
That's easy. I was looking for,
You can't remember.
no. Sorry.
How long have you been in there?
Let's see. It couldn't be longer than,
Yes?
3, maybe 4 weeks.
Weeks?
Yep.
Without food.
Pardon me for saying, but you sound as if you have a bit of a cold.
Yes. It's all this hay. It's giving me hay fever.
Well then. This should be enough for today. Next time we're gonna check out the nice little town Colima.